Joining me today after the second round of the Lotte Championship is Megan Khang. Megan, great round today. Can you talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, no, today was a lot better than yesterday for sure. I gave myself a ton of chances today. Hard to believe I left a few out there, but that's golf. You always want to hold them all, but to hit 17 greens and to get the one up and down that I needed, to have a blemish-free round was a nice little touch. A little more stressful than I would have liked, but I can never complain when it's a 6 under day.
It's pretty gusty out here. Can you talk a bit about what course management looks like to you?
It's definitely something I'm still learning. It's learning to have a 20, 30-foot putt over, short siding yourself and being a little too aggressive. It definitely helped hitting a lot more fairways today and, being able to kind of trust the wind a little more and playing the percentages out there. It's obviously I'm playing with the stat queen, Stacy, so I'm sure she could appreciate that little input there. But, it's definitely taking advantage when you do have like the shorter clubs in, because obviously the downwind holes help to have, let's say, less club, but really just trying to make par when it is a little tougher of a hole.
This is your first time playing here in a few years, and Allison said that she's been kind of showing you around. What's it like to be back in Hawaii?
It's always fun being back in Hawaii. I think the crowds here are very welcoming. It's very home feel. Love staying with the Allisen Corpuz. I mean, her and her family do the most by opening their doors to me, to say the least. But she's been a great tourist. We went to the North Shore earlier in the week and kind of showed me around some of the nice beaches that aren't necessarily too occupied with tourists, like myself. But for the most part, it's been always fun because, her mom does a great job of making a home-cooked meal, especially after yesterday's round, finishing late.
Looking into the weekend, what are you going to be focused on?
Honestly, just trying to find the short stuff. It's a little sneaky tough being in the rough. You never know how consistent it's going to be, especially with this kind of grass. But, really just going to try to stay in the moment and not really get too ahead of myself. And, again, just short grass and hopefully shorter grass on the green. So it's going to be a tough one. Who knows what the weather forecast is going to be. I'm sure other girls look at it ahead of time, but I'm kind of just one of those who kind of looks at it right before we go out. But excited to be here for the weekend, and I'm sure soak in a lot more beautiful views.
Perfect. Thanks, Megan.
Thank you.